in America, there's still this like undertone of obviously slavery, or not slavery, racism, but then under that is like slavery, and that is the prison system. The prison system has like turned into that because it's like, and I wish I knew more about exactly the pathway of the history that it took, but that's essentially like, I know for a fact that it goes from slavery to the prison system to like what it is now.
Yeah, there's I mean, didn't Biden pass this crazy bill when he was in Senate 40 years ago or
Oh yeah, Jim
whatever
Crow Joe.
about the crack, and if we catch you with just a little bit of crack, you're gonna be in
Yeah.
prison for X amount of time. And he locked up a bunch of black guys
Yeah.
when he ran for president. If you know, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. That guy's a known racist. So
Yeah, I mean Jim Crow Joe.
I don't. I mean, I understand that there is racism, but I don't think it's to the extent of what the liberals want to claim of racism. I don't believe there is systemic racism.
I think there's definitely systemic. I think it's just more obscure, more
I mean,
invisible.
it's not like they can't go to college. They can go to college.
No.
They can, they can pursue whatever job they want to pursue if they really put
Yeah.
their minds to it, just like any other race.
But it's more of when they're in there. So like, if a black person, and I don't know because I'm not black, I don't know for sure, but like from what I've heard, people that like are of color, they go into these universities, and like not every single university, but some universities that are like predominantly white, they'll have some kind of like, it's not blatant. They'll never make it like super blatant, like, oh yeah, like you can't be here type shit, but they'll be like, certain rules for you, that you can't do this, you can't do that, and it's like more of the area where you live. So like, you can't compare Miami to Gainesville. I know it's like,
No, you can't.
you can't.
Miami is way more diversified than
Exactly.
Gainesville.
So
But
like,
Gainesville's very like underdeveloped compared
no,
to
yeah,
Miami.
and I just said Gainesville because it was the first one that came to my mind, but like,
I mean, Jacksonville's a humongous
exactly,
city,
even better.
Yeah.
Jacksonville's even better because Jacksonville is
but Miami's still more diversified than
Exactly. So like that kind of thing, like if you're a black person from Miami and you want to go to a university in Jacksonville, sure, you can go, like the path is there for you to go, but like once you're there, are you going to get treated the same way as everybody else? And that's the question.
I mean,
And not only in the university, because like you have to also interact with the rest of the city. So
Right.
like police, people actually that live there, like that's where systemic racism comes into play. Not so much.
I think the reason why we still believe in this misconception is, well, first Obama made everything very polarized. He was the first one, which ironic, the first black president, allegedly, because I don't believe he was actually black. Just like I don't believe Kamala Harris is black. But let's say he's the first black president. He polarized everything. He made everything super divided during his presidency for 2 terms. And then at the same time, how can I put it? Even if you like you went to school or whatever, I'm trying to word myself. I don't think it matters what color you are as long as you do the job.
Yeah.
Now, if you feel like your color means something, then you make it your identity, then yes, you're going to assume that it does mean something.